Hi! I just want to quickly say, I'm sorry this video took so long to get out. I couldn't do anything about it. I had a heat wave in my town. I couldn't even be in my own fucking room. I was living in my parents' living room for like 5 days. 4 or 5 days? Something like that. It was not fun. But, yeah, sorry. I couldn't even stream on Twitch, so I wasn't doing anything for like that. But anyway, sorry. I'll try not to let it happen again, but I can't promise anything. It's summer and shit is getting hot as fuck up here. But anyway, just go enjoy the video. Hey everyone, John here with another Monster Hunter video. So, let me just start by saying, this video is just me talking about things I do want to see and I don't want to see in Monster Hunter Iceborne. A lot of these things are going to be probably some level of controversial with you guys. If you don't like what I have to say, just let me know what you want to see in the Iceborne DLC, or what you don't want to see in the Iceborne DLC. All that stuff you can just leave it down in the comments below. No need to get aggressive or anything. I just want to get my opinion out there. Also, none of these are in any specific order. They're just kind of random. I just started jotting them down one night when I was thinking about what I don't want to see in the DLC. And yeah, there's no real order to them. And I'm just going to start real quick with, I do not want to see any tempered monsters in the DLC. Now, I'm okay with Arc Tempered, because the Arc Tempered Elder Dragons at least change up the gameplay a little bit. They'll either go to a different spot on the map where it's harder to fight them, or they'll have new moves that make them just more difficult and they'll change things up. When the monsters change stuff up, I'm okay. When the monster is just them going to rage mode more and just hitting a little harder, well, not a little harder, but a lot harder, it's not something I care about. Personally, I always thought that the tempered monsters are just a way to artificially extend the life of the end game, which honestly that is what it is. But I just don't want to see it. Like, I really don't. I want to just, if they have to put anything, just put Arc Tempered with new moves and moving around on the map. I want to see different stuff. I don't want to see just the monsters being a little shinier, holographic cards looking ass motherfucker bodies with the ability to knock me out in a few hits because the damage goes up. Everything else staying the same. I don't find that entertaining. I just find it repetitive. So, just no tempered monsters. Or if they do put tempered monsters, make it so tempered monsters play a little differently. The next thing I'm going to talk about is what I want to see is more diversity with the monsters' elements. And I don't want to see just one specific element, you know, dominating the game. So in the base game, even up until now, honestly, if you go into the Monster Hunter's notes, you can actually see all the different monsters and stuff, and you see stuff like their elements and what they have and what they don't have. Most of the monsters in this game, if they're not a brute wiring or have no elemental attack whatsoever, most of them are, a lot of them have fire or explosive, which also counts as fire when you're getting hit by it with your armor. You know, it's still considered fire. So it's mostly just full of brute wired, fire, or dragon. So, or some mix of them in between. There's a few poison in there too, but there's just not enough diversity. I'm pretty sure in Iceborne they're gonna add a lot more ice monsters, just from the name alone. But I don't want to see just purely a bunch of ice monsters. I want to see just a nice mix of all you know, elemental diversity. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be that much of a problem, judging from the trailers. There's already diverse monsters in there, so this might be just something I'm saying that it doesn't even need to be said. But I just want to say, I don't want to see more. I don't want to see just one element taking over the game. Next, I want to see more diversity in the weapons. And by that, I mean, I don't want to see, like, when you're leveling your weapons, if you look in the game, you'll see that, like, the beginning to mid, leveling up in the weapon trees, all look very similar. Like, all the branches all look pretty similar. They're all steel and monster part mixed together, and they mostly just all blend together, and they just all look the same. Up until, like, the very end of the tree, when you see all the different, like, forms of the weapons, essentially, from the monsters. I want to see more like in the old games where they're just kind of like mixed together and you see different parts and they look a little different as you're leveling them up. You see, like, slowly getting up to that, like, final form of what that weapon's gonna look like. And there are some exceptions where, like, some of the Elder Dragon weapons just look different right off the bat, but when you level them up, they're kind of still the same looking. So basically, I just want to see more diversity while you're leveling up the weapons in the game, instead of everything looking the same up until the very end. And lastly, I know this is gonna probably piss somebody off out there. I don't care. I don't want to see too much handler in the fucking cutscenes. I hate the handler. Get her out of here. Because she's just dumb and boring, and I hate her. Like, I get it. She likes meat. She likes eating meat. Woo, she calls me Par, and I find that fucking annoying. Get her the fuck out of here. The only thing she's ever done in the main game that has been considered useful to me is she threw a rock at me in one of the fucking cutscenes. She's usually getting in trouble, in the way, and is just worthless overall. She doesn't do anything, and I've talked about this multiple times. I'm sorry. Fuck her. I promise I won't go on another rant. Just don't have her in too many cutscenes. Have her in the beginning, fine, but just get her out of the fucking way for the rest of the goddamn game. Or at least give her something to do, I guess. But Jesus, just make her go away. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I know that this video is a little bit on the shorter side. Sorry about that. I just need to get the video out there because I haven't uploaded in a couple days because of this fucking heat wave. And I'm going to try to get something out again by the end of the week. I doubt I can do that, though, because everything's getting pretty busy here. I'm also working a full, like, 9-hour shift on Saturday. And that's usually when I edit these things. So, unfortunately, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get the next video out. I'm going to try to get something up. If you have any ideas for what videos I could do, let me know in the comments, too. I wouldn't mind taking some of your ideas and see if I can roll with it. And if you guys do give me a good idea, I will give you credit in the beginning of the video. But, yeah. Please come check us out on Twitch. I'll be streaming later tonight I'm gonna be streaming the end, of Judgment, which is a fun game. Very Japanese, very anime. If you guys want to check that out, just click the link down in the description. It'll send you right to our Twitch, and you can come hang out with us. I'll be streaming around 10 p.m. EST, because the only time I can stream, because it's so goddamn hot. And join our Discord. Links in the panels, in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.